I've lived the same 5 years 17 times. Every cycle, I try something different. I've been a teacher, a salesman. I even became an influencer once. None of it matters, because at the end of every 5 years, something tall and eyeless finds me. And then I wake up 5 years earlier, like it never happened. The first time, I thought I was losing my mind. I was sitting in a Honda dealership, signing paperwork I'd never signed before. But I knew what the salesman was going to say, word for word. Not because I'm psychic, because I'd already done this exact conversation 5 years ago. I dropped the pen and walked out. My heart was racing, but I didn't know why. Then I felt it, a pressure behind my ears, like the air was counting down. 5 years passed, real years. I aged, I worked, I lived, until a Tuesday in April. I stopped at a gas station after work, bought coffee that tasted like burnt plastic. When I came back out, my car wouldn't start. That's when I saw it, across the street, at the edge of the woods. At first, my brain wouldn't label it. Too tall, too thin, wrong proportions. 10 feet, maybe more. Skin stretched tight over bone like shrink wrap. Arms hanging almost to its knees. No eyes, just smooth skin where the sockets should be. And a mouth. Not a smile. A grin, like a rip across its face. Teeth too small, too many, like broken piano keys. It started walking toward me. Not running, walking. Straight line, no hesitation. It crossed the highway without looking. A pickup swerved, honked, braked hard. The driver stared, but the thing didn't even turn its head. I ran, behind the building, past the dumpster. I heard footsteps behind me, not heavy, not pounding, just soft, like bare feet on wet pavement. It didn't breathe, it didn't gasp, it just followed. I made it back to the lot. A guy in a hoodie was standing there. I begged him to call 911.
Listen to me! We have to go
then
now
his
before
face
it's too
went white. He was staring over my shoulder. The thing was right behind me. It leaned down, not to attack, not to grab, just leaned in, like it was reading a label. I woke up in a different bed, 5 years earlier. Same phone, same apartment, but I was younger. The lines near my eyes were gone. My shoulders didn't ache when I moved. I checked the date on my phone. 5 years back. Exactly. That was cycle 2. I've been through 17 now. I've tried everything. I quit my job. I became a teacher. I got rich. I hired scientists. I locked myself in a reinforced facility with armed guards. None of it worked. I started keeping notes, trying to find patterns. In every cycle, I see the same man. Red windbreaker, white plastic bag. He looks at me like he recognizes me. Then he looks away, like he decided he doesn't. The pressure always starts a week before the end. Faint at first, like a headache that comes and goes, then stronger, until it feels like the air itself is squeezing. My ears pop. Sometimes they bleed. That's how I know it's close. This last few days is different. 3 days ago, I was at a crosswalk. A woman stood next to me with grocery bags. Everything was normal. Then she went rigid, staring across the street. I looked where she was looking. Between a van and a wall, there was a shadow, darker than it should have been in daylight. And in that shadow, I saw it forming. Not fully there, not solid, like the outline was trying to push through. Long arms, pale skin, and that mouth. My ears popped so hard I felt pain down my jaw. Blood ran from my right ear. That's never happened before. Not until the last day. I ran home, locked the door like it would matter. When I looked out my window, the man in the red jacket was standing in the crowd. He wasn't looking at the shadow. He was looking up at me. Then he made a gesture. Come down. Or maybe you shouldn't have run. The pressure in my head hasn't stopped. My ear still bleeding, and I can hear something in my hallway now. Shadowy footsteps, bare feet, getting closer. I don't know if this cycle will be different, but if you're hearing this, it means I tried to leave something behind.
I guess it's time to face this.
Subscribe for more true horror.